Hi, welcome to the High Fiber Diet Vlogmas edition. I don't know if I'll be doing regular podcasts during this time or if I'm just going to try to record every couple of days. It may be every day, we'll just see. But today is December 1st, so meteorologically, is that how you say that word? The beginning of winter, but winter doesn't officially come in until the 21st. But I love Advent. I love the bringing, the learning, the everything that goes on with it, all the hoopla that goes along with the Christmas season. So I'm jumping in on this. I don't know that you're going to get a lot of snippets of me cooking or other things like that because, yeah, the video stuff is not my forte, but I'm going to try to do something. And so you get a little bit of what's going on with me during the month of December. As I said, I love Advent. This year I did not get a yarn Advent, but I have something to go along with it. So what am I going to be opening? What am I going to be doing? And what am I going to be showing? So first off, I'll go into that in a minute, but first off, I know some people come into Vlogmas's not having seen the podcast. I have been podcasting since 2008. It was audio and an actual podcast back then. Now it is a vlog. And it's not daily, it's monthly, but I'm going to try to pick that up a little bit. But who am I? I go by Kagi online. My real name is Kari, and I am a director of HR in my real life. I do teach knitting, I teach crochet, I teach spinning. That is in my off time and my passion, but labor law is what I love, so that's what I do for a living. So I do work full-time. I'm married to a wonderful man. We've been together 30 years, the end of this year. And he has just retired from the service and from his civilian job. And so he is home, and we'll see if he is going to come on or not. I don't know. I do have Advents for him and Advents for me. I do not have a yarny Advent, but I have something to go along with it. But we are owned by two kitties. One is Gandalf the Gray, and I'll see if I can put a picture in of him. And the other is Cupid the Cat, and I'll see if I can put a picture of him in. They are brothers from the same litter, bonded at this point. They've never been apart, and they are basically feral, but they're 6 years old, coming up in April. And so they were COVID kitties, and they're their own entities. They have their own personality and lots of fun. They may show up, they may not. Let me think. What am I going to do first? Let's show you the Advents that I am going to be opening during this 24-day period. First thing I do is this is my Advent Bible study. I got it from Daily Grace Company. And I am doing the Awakening Wonder, Experiencing the Nearness of Jesus. And it also has God is With Us, a daily Advent prayer journal. And then because I needed one, and because I wanted one, let's be serious, I picked up a Bible that is made for embellishing. And so I will be using this and beginning my season with this Bible. And this is from, it's called a journaling Bible. And these are all from Daily Grace. And so that is what I will be doing. I have a new bookmark that goes along with it, and I do have colored pens that I will be using to do my doodles and everything else. So that is what I'm using. So that is my true Advent part of Advent, because everybody needs a little Jesus with them, or at least that's my opinion. For Sarge, he is going to be doing a Hogwarts 24 jigsaw puzzle advent calendar puzzle I picked up from Amazon for him. So he has all of these. They haven't been opened because today's day one and we do this after dinner. So that's probably where I will be filming some and cutting that in, but not today. Today's will go on tomorrow. For me, because I wanted a jigsaw puzzle, I have this Christmas jigsaw advent color or advent calendar jigsaw puzzle, and that's what it's going to end up looking like. What I do with these is after they're done, I give them to a friend of mine that has littles, and they do them the next year. So I keep them, we have the fun of doing them, and then we move on to the next year. We also have two of these, one for each of us. Winter Wonderland Chocolate Advent Calendar Tasting Experience. This is from Aldi, and we picked it up. And in the back of it, it says that you can do it with cheese and you can do it with wine, and they have wine pairings and all that for it. But I didn't pick up the wine. I didn't pick up the cheese. We're just doing the chocolate, and we'll see how many I can actually eat because some of them, too much chocolate causes me issues. So I don't want tummy grumbles this season. So we'll see. Sarge may be enjoying a lot of chocolate. It's okay. It's good chocolate. For me, I got a tea advent again from Aldi's. If you don't have an Aldi's, it's a lot like a Trader Joe's or a small European store. But this is the tea that I'm getting, and it's going to be opened each day. I haven't opened it yet. That will again be an after dinner kind of thing, and so that will be wonderful. And I know I can do tea, and Sarge doesn't. He's a coffee drinker. So yeah. Other things I'm going to be doing, I have projects that I still have to get done. I'm working on a test net that is going. The pattern has now been put up, but because I'm doing one of the larger sizes, graciously, she gave me a little bit more time, and I need to get that finished up within the next week. Fingers crossed on that. I have a pair of felted slippers going. I'm not showing any of that right now, but those need to go out to California within the next week. I have packages that need to be shipped to Alaska, so a lot of that's going on. I do have a hat done up in this yarn, which is Wood Sprites from This Craft or That in their comfy worsted. And I would like a pair of Susie's reading mitts. Very, very old pattern. I think it's now in archive, but you can get something like it on Ravelry if you're there. By the way, you can find me on Ravelry as COGGIETM. And I'm also on Instagram, and that is COGGIE_TM. And yeah, so I'm going to be starting a pair of fingerless mitts in this, the Susie's reading mitts. And I have from last year or the year before, I forget. Does it have a date on it? No. I think it was last year. I picked up Kirby Werby, and I have this in my Gnome for the Holidays bag. And this is a case of the 26s, which we always laugh because my birthday is June 26th. And so the day after Christmas, which is celebrated as Boxing Day, is my half birthday. So I know exactly when that is. And so I always have a case of the 26s. When I was young, my parents always saved a small present for me to open on that day. We celebrated half days for just about everybody that I can recall. So it's an important, year mark. And so I will be caking this up and making it into probably vanilla socks. I believe they are stripies. So I'm going to try and do a stripe a day, at least on one sock, and then finish it up in January. We will see how that goes. I do my sock knitting with DP ends, and I don't normally do them concurrently. So I don't think I'm going to separate out this. I will probably pick out a color from this. Might be a gray or a darker gray, somewhere around in here that I'm going to do for the heels, toe, and cuff. So I will get that cast on today. Try to do the cuff, and of course it's not going to stay there now, right? That's how life is. But try to do the cuff and at least one stripe by the time I go to bed tonight. The other thing that I am starting is, along with the Advent Sundays, 4 Sundays of Advent, I wanted to do, I'm not a huge purple fan, so this is really off my beaten path of this, but I wanted to do an actual Advent colors, which it goes like yesterday was Advent Sunday, and that started with hope. And so I have a color here, moving in. And of course, there's a lot of minis made up in this, but I figured I'd do it a little bit different. But I don't know what I'm doing yet. So during today, after I am done, today's day is, I have to go into work. My annual review is today, so fingers crossed that I have a job at the end of this. I also have teaching tonight. I am teaching 2 people to knit tonight, and in between times, I want to get this uploaded and I want to get this started. I think this is going to be a crochet project. I do have the Red Teapot Atelier. She has the bubble wrap, and I have the I had started that in another color, but I don't know if I'm going to continue on, so I may move it into this one, or another shawl along those lines that is really good for doing stripes, and I will continue that down and see if I can get that started. This I am keeping in my Daily Grace bag. That is O Come, Emmanuel. That is the thought process on the Advent this year. And I thought that this would be a good thing that during the Bible study, because I actually listen to the Bible for my Bible study, even though I have the journal. So I'm listening, and then afterwards I'm going to journal some, but during the listening portion, I might be able to get some of this crocheted up and be in the process of that. So I have a lot of things going. During the month, there may be other things that come up, and I'm okay with that. We have some plans to go see lights and go different places, spend some time with the grands. We have a cookie day coming up where my daughter and daughter-in-law and granddaughter are coming over, and we're going to make cookies. And yeah, just lots of stuff going on. So join me if you wish, and leave comments, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And have a blessed December and a great Advent time. Until next time, bye-bye.